there, everybody. It's Mike Delisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. And no, you are not seeing double. We have two copies of Oceans that we're going to be taking a look at today. One of them a limited edition, one of them a deluxe edition. We'll just take a quick look inside the box, and I'll try to highlight the differences between the two. They have the contents on the side here, and it looks like the main difference between the limited edition, which is listed here, and the deluxe edition, which is listed here, are these 3 bullet points. So it looks like we've got some acrylic population tokens, population bags, and card sleeves. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the limited edition first, and then I will probably just show you those separate components that are in the deluxe edition after that. So you can see we've got a back that denotes it's the limited edition, some artwork on the back. This is in the Evolution line of games. And let's take a look at what we have here. A little Kickstarter message. So, again, some of these things, with it being Kickstarter editions of games, you may not see, depending upon which version of the game you get. If you get it in retail, it might be a bit different here. This is talking about a reef variant, which looks like it's a bit of perhaps a tutorial type of a thing. If it's your first dive into Ocean, start by playing this reef variant to become familiar with the 12 core traits. So that seems to be some type of a tutorial type system. We have assembly instructions for the Ocean boards and the reef boards, neither of which I will attempt to be putting together on camera here. So let's take a look quickly through the rule book. You've got a listing of the components, many tokens, species boards, scenario cards, surface cards, 120 surface cards. That has the largest component count, it looks like, other than the population tokens. A setup, and it describes that reef variant here that we were looking at a moment ago. And we've got our overview. The goal is to thrive in an ever-changing ecosystem where food is scarce and predators lurk. You're trying to grow by foraging, attacking other species, or gaining from the ocean in a passive fashion. Players take turns clockwise order. Each turn consists of 4 phases. Phase 1, playing cards. Phase 2, feeding. Phase 3, aging. And Phase 4, drawing cards. And then it goes into more details about each of those different phases in the game, as you might expect. Seem to be plenty of illustrated instructions for all of these things. Then we've got a core concepts section, which is nice. Scenario cards. The Cambrian explosion. The deep. And then the end of the game. The last round of the game is triggered immediately when every ocean zone is completely empty of population. And then the scoring. All right. We also have some reference sheets here, or reference guide, I should say, sorry. That goes into more details about the cards, rules and conflicts, order of operations, frequently asked questions. I'm starting to see that more and more often, and I'm appreciative of that as a player. I do like seeing FAQs early on if we can. This looks to be a player aid. It's nice, glossy sheet, a little booklet actually, with the icons, core concepts, even the scientific names of the animals. That's interesting. Here are some of the tokens, the cardboard tokens. These are fine, thick tokens, colorful, different. I'm not going to punch them all out. We've got I think these are clownfish, the kind of the Nemo fish, as at least I've come to know them. These are the parts of the game that need to be assembled. I'm not going to do that on camera. I've made that mistake before of trying to put together cardboard constructs, and it never works out well. I'm going to try to learn from my previous errors. Okay. This is the ocean, I believe, where there's going to be dividers, and you are putting population in there. I believe. I was just getting that from looking at the rule book briefly. More tokens. These are more of the same. Okay. We've got, these may be the dividers, perhaps, that go in between. All right. And baggies. Okay, we got some advertisements. Exclusive promo cards. I'm actually not going to look at those right now because let's just look at what would come, generally speaking, in the box. So we've got a lot of cards here. These are look like player boards of a type. Perhaps. Well, places to place fish, obviously. Numerous places to place fish. Take a look at some of the small cards here. These are mini cards. Abundance. Traits with gains get +1. Asteroid impact. Biodiverse reef. So you can see that these are just cards that are going to have some type of effect on the game. A whole large number of them. There are many other cards. Let's take a look at some of these more standard size cards. Here we have the Cambrian explosion that's apparently part of the reef variant of the game. Oh, let's turn these this side. This has got that lovely art on it that you probably would like to see. The filter feeder never overpopulates. A number of them. The apex predator. Lovely art on these. It's been kind of the hallmark of these evolution games. A lot of people have remarked on how much they like the art, and this certainly keeps the same unique look that have been seen in the other evolution games. Take a look at some more of these, if I can get them out of their plastic casing here, which is always a dodgy proposition. Alright, here we have some more. Tentacled. May feed in additional time. I guess with all those tentacles you can grab more food. The whale cleaner. Shark cleaner. Bottom feeder. Symbiotic. Parasitic. More filter feeder. Lots and lots of cards. Look through this last deck. The Abyss Dweller. Advanced eyes. These are going to be traits, it looks like. Different traits that can be placed upon your animals. Alright, Crushing Jaw. The Cthulhu Leech. Wait a minute. Deep Sea Kraken. We're getting into some frightening aspects of the underwater world here. But again, lovely, lovely art throughout. I always especially am drawn to aquatic creatures in art, and these are very, very evocative illustrations throughout. Okay, so this is the limited edition version of the game. And so now I'm just going to briefly push that off to the side. I'm going to open up the Deluxe Edition and see, we should hopefully be able to pretty quickly take a look at what differentiates it from the limited edition. I know there should be some acrylic tokens and some, I think they said screen printed bags, something along those lines. So I'm really just going to be focusing on those elements. Okay, so these bags are different. Screen printed bags, drawstring bags, where you would be placing the tokens, I would assume. Let's look at some of the different art on those bags. Okay. I think we may have seen that one. Just so we can get a brief look at all of the art on those bags. There you go. There you go. And now we've got some acrylic pieces. Take a look at these fish. Acrylic fish. Ah, look at all the translucent blue fish. And we've got that in various player colors. Looks like the one we've got the most colors of would be this kind of teal color. I'm assuming that this might be the most populous, or maybe a general supply. I have not played the game, and so I'm making wild assumptions there. But you can see the different... Oh, looks like there's another bag that was hiding. There's one we hadn't seen. Okay. And yellow, orange, red. We've seen the blue. Okay. And then it looks like the other difference is going to be these card sleeves. So let's take a brief look at these. I'm just going to get one of each because it looks like they are two of the same. So here we've got our card sleeve here. Cards would obviously just slide right into there. There's one design. And let me get the other design here. There we go. There's the front. There's the back. Or vice versa. And that's where the card would slide in. So, there we have it. A little bit of an idea of what the difference is between the limited edition, which is this box, and the deluxe edition, which is this box of Oceans. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.